Every time I listen to a Beatles song, I think, this could never happen these days. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A View from the Stage. I am Rob, and this is...
I'm Stephanie. Hey, guys.
And what we are going to do is we are going to be reacting to Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Real quick housekeeping note, if you would not mind, please click the little subscribe button down there, or click the little like button, or click both. Both of those help us out immensely. So, Here Comes the Sun. George Harrison.
Okay. Haven't heard George sing yet.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
But not
like
not
maybe
in the
not
main.
as Tari, right?
Not in the main,
because I know
yes.
he does harmonizing with the
Yes.
guys.
Okay, so in Beatles, Here Comes the Sun in 3, 2, 1, play.
Ooh, this is pretty. Oh my gosh. I like that. Oh, did they do that on purpose?
Here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter.
He has such an angelic voice.
It feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright.
Wow, beautiful.
Yep.
Wow.
Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's alright. It's alright.
I love it. This is such a happy song.
That was George Harrison on vocals.
Like, I was, part of me when I was listening to that, I was thinking of, wow, the Beatles are just such a happy band. No?
Not exactly. A lot of their lyrics were not exactly super happy. I mean, some of them were, you know, but like all bands and really all people.
But this is such a refreshing song to hear from all the, I mean, I love rock, but this is just such a happy song.
Yeah.
Feels like, you know, just like walking in the garden full of daisies type of song.
And you know,
such a happy.
every time I hear another Beatles, I mean, I've heard all these songs, and she's new to all of them, but every time I listen to a Beatles song, I think this could never happen these days. I don't think the Beatles would have ever gotten off the ground, playing their own instruments. You know, I mean, they were pretty good looking, but you know,
Not today?
no, I don't think that the Beatles would make it today.
I don't know. That's an interesting. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think? I mean, I know there's some hardcore Beatles fans who's watching this. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I really do think that, like, the talent levels of everyone involved in the band.
Well, you know, what they don't do is they don't curse every 5 seconds, so they probably wouldn't have made it today. You're right.
Yeah.
Some of the songs we hear recently, oh my gosh.
We listened to the top hip hop songs today.
Ooh,
Not so good.
dropping F-bombs every 5 seconds. So yeah, the Beatles would be too pure for that, right?
I mean, John liked to push a lot of buttons. He said that the Beatles were bigger than Jesus.
Damn.
And back in 1968. So.
Oh wow. Well, you know, confidence. He's got confidence. Nothing wrong with that.
But you know, like what he was talking about is he's, you know, like the Beatles at that point were bigger than Jesus, because a lot more people were listening to the Beatles than were reading the Bible.
Okay.
So like, you know,
he wasn't wrong then.
he wasn't wrong. So you know, like I really think that these guys, God bless them, and R.I.P. to the two guys on the end, John and George. George passed away in the 90s or the early 2000s from cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Are the other two guys are alive? Are they still singing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Paul McCartney's all over the place.
Really?
He was at Camping World Stadium about a year ago.
Wow. And he still makes new music?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the other guys?
Ringo.
Ringo still makes music.
Mm-hmm. Kind of. He has the all-star band, and they go around and they play like Beatles songs. They play other songs of the era. You know. He likes being a part of it. Ringo's a good guy. He's like I love being here. You know. Like
Aww,
you know. So
he just loves doing what he does.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He just loves doing what he does, and he does it better than I think. You know what's interesting, and I'll close with this comment. A lot of people think about Ringo being the weak link in the Beatles. And I'm going to tell you right now that without Ringo, you remember the A Day in the Life when we listened to A Day in the Life? Anyway, he was.
I think I would remember it if I listened to it again. I'm so sorry.
Ringo, that was Ringo.
Okay.
And Ringo, he could play a backbeat to almost anything. And so, like, anytime you hear drums on the Beatles songs, it's Ringo, and Ringo is the
You know, it's
master.
funny, of all the names I think in this band, I've heard of Ringo Starr and John Lennon the most.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember hearing George Carlson?
George Harrison.
George Harrison. See, I don't remember those names, but Ringo I remember, and John Lennon I remember.
Well, Paul McCartney is the biggest one out of this group. Arguably, you could say John Lennon, but John Lennon did not make it that far in his life, so.
John Lennon was huge. I heard his name more than anybody. Why? Did he have controversy?
Well, yeah, Yoko Ono, him and Yoko basically broke up the Beatles. They did this like bed peace thing where they laid in bed to stop the war in Vietnam.
Oh.
Which was, you know,
Maybe that's why I've heard that.
it's kind of like, I don't know if it was a publicity stunt or if it was actually heartfelt. I don't know, but you know, it's one of those things where, you know, like.
Yeah, if you guys know though too, because like.
Well, I don't think that you can't. You'd have to be inside their heads to really know what was going on there. But do I think that John Lennon actually cared about people? Yes, I do. Do I think that he was not a very nice guy sometimes to most people? Yes, I also do. But anyway, so what next, guys? What do you guys think? What next? What Beatles song should we react to next? Leave that down below in the comments. And make sure you like and you subscribe to this video because we do not want to miss the chance to rock out with all of you. So thank you guys so much for watching and be well.